Well, hello there, boys and girls. Today, and by boys and girls, I mean people that are still sucking in air or watching this from somewhere. Today's lecture, remembering you are floofing a witch or magical being or whatever you call yourself, got the front door painted. Guess what? What's the first rule of magic? First rule you should always remember is that everything is a magical act. You can't help it. Everything you do with intent, and you do everything with intent unless you're going around in some kind of emotionless phase. Everything you do is a magical act. And that isn't fluffy, feely, touchy, new age psychobabble. It's the truth. This door was a magical act. This door was a battle of will to get the blinking paint to stay on it. And as I was doing it, and I had music playing, I did not hoodoo the door. I mean, I've done hoodoo to do other things, to do with my voodoo gods. But, I did not, hoodoo at my door. I did not purposely do any magical intent at the door. But I had intent as I was working on the door. Durr. I put the magical intent into that door. Not thinking about it, not thinking, hey, stupid, you are a magical person. You are putting your intent into this door. It is bonding into the door as the paint bonds to the door because you're a magical person. You are a witch. You don't answer to the laws of science because, magic, it doesn't work that way. That's why you can't go into a lab and quantify magic. It's never going to work that way. You could say I'd done hoodooed my door because it's the closest thing to it. A Norse would not even have a magical working this way. And Loki, I found he's very, very good at coming in and working in the hoodoo and working with the voodoo gods and everything. And he was kind of distracting me too while I was doing this and nattering at me and having me into this and that. And he was doing it because he saw where the energy was going and he wanted this done. So basically, it is stuck forever. The spell work is literally stuck forever into the door, which is what he wanted. And I'm telling you the story because it's very careful. Luckily, Loki is good, and the spell work that's stuck into the door literally is good because he was using it to get his way, to literally mark this as his territory, to mark his entrance into the house. Now, he's always had the runes on the door. He has a permanently sealed into the door. Now he has this permanently sealed onto the other door. And he has a wreath up that it's Sigin's wreath, and there have been upgrades, so it has both their energies on it. And then I had a dream I was not supposed to have. Because I was not supposed to see this. I've been having these nightmares. And Loki hasn't been aware of the content of the nightmares because I've been actually seeing what I haven't supposed to have been able to see because I've been doing all this work and working so closely for him. And the more you do for a god, the more footholds you give them in your area. In general, depending on the type of relationship. Now, this doesn't mean you plaster absolutely every surface with something for your god, because it doesn't always work. They can, at times, use that to gain more footholds. Now, for some reason, the nightmares I've been having, I've been seeing the way Loki has been working to remove the effects of the effexor, and I shouldn't be seeing that. And that is why I had been having these nightmares, and I finally told him. I said, because I told La Santa, because La Santa's like, well, what kind of nightmares are you having? I told her, she's like, and then she's like, you have to tell him. And I explained to him, the kind of nightmares I'm having, where basically it would always be this guy attacking me, coming into my house, or something. The last night's nightmare, it was I was kind of awake in the room, and I was aware of the room around me, and it was like I was like starting to have like those, being night ridden. And I wasn't really being night ridden, but it's kind of like the same thing, like sleep paralysis, I guess. Like I was aware of the room around me, but I could tell this guy was going to come in through my front door. But I didn't know who the guy was, and I was terrified because I couldn't move. I couldn't move to save myself. And I thought, why didn't I like have this done, and why didn't I have that done so I could have protected myself? And all of a sudden, this music starts playing on the one side that I didn't have, because I was like, it's too quiet in the house. It's too quiet. If only there'd be noise, I'd be safe and he'd go away. All of a sudden, this music started playing on this little music player, and then there was this cat on top of me, like dancing around. I'm like, oh my god, one of my cats is back. And like the cat was dancing on me, like, we got this. And then there was like other stuff starting to like kick on in the house, and I realized I was okay. And I like kind of woke up from the dream. And the cat, turns out, was Norwegian forest cat, because I'm like, never like, I've like seen pictures of them, but like never saw like one of these cats up close. Because I'm like to Loki, like, what kind of cat was that? Because I couldn't really like see the cat, but I could like see like little flashes of like little paws and like these enormous claws on this cat. And Freya was like, we have your back, and whoever has music have my back, and assortment and so forth and so on. But what I saw was this guy got in the house, and he came up the stairs, and to me, I'm panicking in my mind because I'm seeing one thing after something I'd seen on the news. But then it like shifts, and I realized what had happened, because after I explained it to him, I realized, the kind of magic he's been working to get rid of the illness. The thing inside me got to see what he looks like. Oh God, does a magician look scary when he's pissed off? And I'm laying there, and I'm helpless, and I'm trapped, and I can't move. And he wanted it to feel that fear and to feel that panic and despair before he came for it. I'm like, damn, you're mean for the fun of it. Damn it, Loki. And then he's like, I'm sorry, did I scare you? I'm like, God. Like, there's this guy dressed in all black, coming up the stairs for you. And it's not good. And I woke up, and even when I saw it was Loki, it was no better, because I'm like, he's gonna kill me. He's finally lost it. He's gonna kill me. Because he was coming straight at me. And I didn't realize that it was, not my emotional reaction that I was feeling. It was the way he was working the magic. That's what I was feeling. It was just like, oh God. He wanted the illness to know he was coming. He wanted to know what was going to happen to it, all the side effects and everything. Because basically the side effects are like having an illness. And he was pissed off beyond belief. And he's like that. He's like, are you okay? Yeah. Don't ever be that mad at me, and ever. I swear I'll do whatever you want, just don't get that mad at me. And he's like, oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh. But I don't think I was really meant to see that. I certainly don't, because he looked really surprised that I saw it, and then he's like, yeah, you weren't supposed to see that. And I'm like, that's nice. He didn't care if I told anyone, but he's like, yeah, you weren't supposed to see that. I'm sorry, did I scare you? Yes, you scared me, you're scary. Well, I had to do my work. Are you okay? I never hurt you. He's scary. Yeah. His dress is all black, and like he had the form on that he has black hair, and he has these dark green eyes, and he looked like a raging lunatic. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna die. Oh, and I'm gonna die slowly. What did I do? Oh, but that is how he works the magic in that form. That's how he works the healing magic. I wouldn't make him mad. I certainly would go on my way to make F4 mad. But, and he used all the work I have been doing to get his way in. And he was showing any of the side effects. She literally opened the door for me. I've had open door dreams before and even come down to find the door unlocked. And he was showing the illness and the side effects. And she literally this time opened the door for me. You can't stop me. I'm here to kill you. That's why we worship Loki, because he's insane. Yeah, I watch his videos of people that are like, why would you worship Loki? Or, there's this one woman, she put up this terrible video about wanting to marry gods, and obviously she hated people that married gods, and she's like, why would people say Loki's crazy? I'm like, lady, I love him, but he's psycho. He's crazy. They don't even have definitions for it, but that's actually why his followers love him, because there's something comforting in it. He's okay with it. He's functional crazy. Oh, he's absolutely insane. I think it's from how brilliant he is. It's just, it goes with it. It's like, that kind of brilliant crazy? Like, you pass a certain level of intelligence as human, you just go psycho. It's kind of like that. Yeah. But I'm okay. I'm feeling much better. I've been tired and cranky and short temper because the adventure with the door, the paint's so bad. I said in the review, I said I just changed the name of my house to Applebee's because it looks like drunk toddlers painted my front door. But by the grace of Loki, it doesn't look half bad. I mean, it doesn't look perfect, and he's cooing over me and telling me it looks okay. I mean, you know him. He's usually sarcastic and sassy. And if anyone else had done this store, his claws would be out and he'd be gleeful. But he knew I was ready to cry because it was $30 a quart. And I used up almost all the paint. And I'm just afraid to put any more paint on this door. I mean, there's 6 freaking coats on this door. And you have to make sure you close the door now. It's like, oh god, Loki, my door. Oh. But I will be okay, but I wanted to share that with you. And his rug came in. His one rug. The plain helmet one. He took one look at it. He's like, I hate it. I don't like it. I said, I told you it wouldn't look good. What did I say? Gold, not silver. No, I went silver, and I said gold. And took him off the gaiters. We had an argument over the rug. Isn't it good how respectful and loving I am towards my God? But no, it's pretty, but I look at it and I'm like, that just looks so wrong in silver. I mean, he wanted the silver. He insisted. It came in silver and gold, and he wanted it in the silver. I'm like, it just, it doesn't look bad. I'll have to, if someone asks, I'll make a video, but I don't know where the other rug is. I honestly don't. I don't know if it's coming or I'm going to just have to wait till, I think they said the 15th. When it hasn't arrived by the 15th, contact Amazon and say, hey, they said it's shipped, but I never got a shipping reference, and the postal service can't give me one, and it never showed up. So I don't think the other rug is showing up. And it's okay, because if it would look as bad as this one does, I mean, this one, if you rub the nap the wrong way, it looks bad. It is a bad-looking rug. Poor Loki. He's the god of sad right now. Okay, but I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.